Okay. Okay, can you see the slides clearly and hear my voice clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we will talk about genetic code and protein synthesis. So there is a term known as central dogma of molecular biology. So I came from the biochemistry. In biochemistry, we talk from molecules, from small thing like atoms, molecules, and then polymer. And the polymer, biomolecule will make organism. That's biochemistry. But in biology, they have a subject known as molecular biology. So it talk about the molecular aspect of biological matters. For example, like when you study biology, you study about organism, system organs, tissue, cells, organelles, and in the organelles you will find molecule. So basically, biochemistry and molecular biology is the same, similar at least. Yeah. And when we talk about gene expression, the biology people like to talk about gene expression. It means how the genes, the DNA, will be expressed in protein. But in chemistry, chemical will say this is a process of protein synthesis because we see from the small parts, from the protein parts. Okay. So protein synthesis and gene expression is the same talk. So this is for you to know. Gene expression same with protein synthesis. Because some books will say gene expression, some book will say protein synthesis or biosynthesis. Okay, central dogma of molecular biology states that our gene is stored in DNA. DNA will be replicated to make the new DNA. DNA will replicate to make the new DNA in the case our cell is splitting to make new daughter cell. So before the cell splitting proliferate, the cells need to duplicate their DNA. So the daughter cell will have the same DNA with its mother cell. Okay. So this process is replication. And how this DNA is expressed. For example, like I have a brown skin, dark eyes. Yeah. How why the eye color black? Because it's controlled by some genes. Why the skin color is like that? It's because of the genes. There are 64 genes control our skin colors. So imagine like you have 64 crayons or coloring pencils. Based on the 64 coloring pencil or crayon, you can create so many colors. That's why human skins has so many colors. So many colors. Skin colors. Because there are many genes, 64 genes control this skin colors. Okay. So the skin colors will be expressed as proteins. So like this. And how is the protein expression occur? From DNA, it will be transcribed into RNA. Process is called transcription. RNA will be translated into protein. It's called translation. So this process is biological, molecular biology central dogma. Central dogma. And scientists believe this dogma is correct until the beginning of the 21st or maybe the end of 20th century. In the end of 20th century, scientists found out that some virus has the ability to reverse transcription process. The virus is called retrovirus group. The example is HIV, influenza virus. It's included in this retrovirus groups. So this retrovirus group has the ability to make DNA from RNA. And this reverse transcriptation carried out by reverse transcriptase enzyme, which play important role in today PCR technique. And the other virus, they has the ability to replicate RNA. So this is basically the amazing central dogma. Okay, this is basically make the central dogma is not correct again. Okay, yeah. So include for today coronavirus, COVID-19. COVID-19 also can duplicate its RNA. The virus do not need to make the DNA. It only duplicate its rRNA, make new protein for its capsules, and the virus can make new copy of itself. The group of this virus also known as retrovirus. Okay, the example is pi coronavirus, hepatitis C, poliovirus. So yes, COVID-19 also has the similar mechanism. And there are two groups of virus, adenovirus, the virus contain DNA, and retrovirus, the virus contain RNA. RNA virus typically more dangerous compared to adenovirus. Okay, so first DNA polymerization reaction. DNA polymerization carried out by DNA polymerase using step-by-step addition of deoxyribonucleotide using a unit to a DNA chain. Okay, the new DNA chain assembly direction on pre-existing DNA template. So like this. For example, like we want to add adenine here, and ATP will be entered and to make new chain, and the reaction continue. This reaction need the precursor of DATP, DGTP, DTTP, and also DCTP. Also require magnesium ion. So in last meeting we already discussed about minerals. Minerals is needed to synthesis new DNA. So when you don't have the magnesium ion, you deficiency of magnesium ion, then you will have restricted growth because your cell cannot synthesize new DNA. DNA replication, phosphodiester bridge. As for replication of DNA, it will synthesize this phosphodiester bond, or we known as phosphodiester bridge. The binding between this phosphate and the sugar compound in the phosphodiester group is very strong. That's why DNA is a very strong molecule. However, there are also some enzymes who can digest this bond, yeah, including nuclease in our intestine, yeah, from pancreas, and also more lethal enzyme is phosphodiesterase enzyme. Phosphodiesterase enzyme is available in snake venom. Yeah. So why snake venom is very dangerous? Because snake venom contain phosphodiesterase enzyme. This enzyme can enter our cells and can degrade the DNA inside the cells. Cells without DNA is not the cells. DNA is the brain of the cells. It's the core of the cells. When you have some enzyme attacking the cell and destroy the DNA, yeah, the cell destroy itself. So that's why a snake venom is very dangerous, because it contains phosphodiesterase enzyme, which can degrade the DNA. Next, reverse transcriptase brought into the cell by the virus. For example, like HIV-1 in AIDS disease or human immunodeficiency virus. So, for example, this is the virus RNA. This RNA will make the copy, yeah, DNA RNA hybrid. in our cells with the resource from our cells. And then this hybrid will make a single strand RNA. And the single strand RNA will be reverse transcriptase, yeah, will be transcribed into new viral double strand DNA. And this viral double strand DNA will be proliferate in our cell, will replace our cells, and our cell will die. That's how the virus control our cell. So, for example, like this HIV virus. HIV will attack the white blood cell. White blood cell normally have to clean all the virus, all the bacteria, all the infection attacking our body. However, the HIV virus, it will attack the white blood cell. So it's very dangerous. Luckily, HIV is difficult to infect because how it infect only from sexual spreading. So if we live a healthy lifestyle, we commit to our partner. So yeah, normally we will not get HIV. So it's quite safe actually if you loyal, you commit to your partner. So how about this COVID disease? Yeah, the problem with COVID disease will attack the lung, our lung cells, our respiratory system cells, starting from pharynx, until our lung. And it will destroy the cells. That's why it will cause some severe pneumonia. And the people infected with the COVID virus, he or she will have the difficulty in breathing. The oxygen level will drop. And eventually, because all of the cells do not get enough oxygen, the cell will die. Yeah, and it will lead to fatalities. Next, about the role of RNA in gene expression. So there are 3 types of RNA. I think this already been talked in the nucleic acid chapter. Yeah, there is a ribosomal RNA or rRNA, transfer RNA or we call tRNA, and messenger RNA, mRNA. mRNA is the most important because this is the template for translation or protein synthesis. tRNA will translate the codon in mRNA. It will have 20 kinds of amino acid to combine into protein. rRNA is the major component of ribosome and play the role in recognizing mRNA. So, inside the nucleus, the DNA will be transcribed into RNA. RNA will leave the nucleus to enter the rough endoplasmic reticulum. There it will meet with ribosomes, and ribosome will detect the correct RNA for it to translate. And then the correlate tRNA will come and translate the codon or genetic code in mRNA to make the protein primary structure. The process is like this, yeah. So this is a cloud shape to hold RNA to be transcribed. So you will see a two chain, yeah. Here you have for the green chain is mRNA, the blue chain is protein, and the red dot, small red dot, this is tRNA, yeah, tRNA bringing the correlated amino acid. Okay, and the main complex in here is the ribosomes. Okay, transcription reaction, RNA polymerase. Okay, so you can see this is similar to the case of DNA replication. The difference is in the OH group, the hydroxyl group. In the replication process, you will notice that here you will not have hydroxyl group in carbon atom number 2 below the base. Below the nitrogen base, you will see no hydroxyl group. However, in here you will see hydroxyl group. Okay, RNA polymerase, instruction from DNA template. Base composition of RNA synthesized from viral DNA template. Okay, so adenine will correlate to uracil. Thymine will correlate to adenine. Guanine will correlate to cytosine. And cytosine will correlate to guanine. This is the pairing of DNA with RNA. Okay, mRNA and DNA complementarity. So this is the coding strand of DNA. Next is template for strand for DNA and to make mRNA. So mRNA sequence is the same with DNA coding sequence. mRNA is the complement of that the DNA template and is the same as the coding DNA strain, except for thymine in DNA will be replaced with uracil in RNA. So you will note in the end you will see polythymine will be replaced with polyuracil. Okay, consensus sequence center at -10 and -35. Okay, I think in today's lecture you will see many new terminology that maybe you will be confused a little, but no problem. This is the final chapter for the biochemistry class. So it actually is an introduction for the next chapter when you want to study about the genetic information. So if you want to study about the genetic information, you will need to study this deeper. So this will become the introduction of genetic information if you interest to study more about this. Okay, this is DNA template. And in -35 region, where do we start the 0? 0 point is where the start of RNA synthesis. So before the RNA synthesis, we will give minus sign. So this is -10. We call Tata box because in here TATAAT. So it's called Tata box or Pribnow box. And from -35, we will have promoter, what we know as promoter. Promoter will promote the attachment of the ribosome. So no, sorry, not ribosome. The attachment of RNA polymerase. So our RNA polymerase will start to attach in -35, but it will start to make polymerization reaction in the 0 point in here. Promoter site specifically bind RNA polymerase and determine where transcription begins. Okay, consensus sequence center at -25 and -75. What is consensus? Consensus means it's a reserve sequence. It's a conserve sequence. So it will be similar from similar animal. For example, like you want to study about the evolution, which animal have higher similarities. In the old time, Darwin only used phenotype characteristic. Yeah, this is have same claw, this is have same fur, so it's one group. Today is not. We determine today animal and plant based on their genetic similarities, usually in this consensus sequence. Animal with close similarities, with close lineage, it will share similar consensus sequence. Okay, eukaryotic promoter are further stimulated by enhancer sequence can be at distance of several kilobase. Kilobase mean 1000 base from start site on either its 5 or 3 end. 3 site. Okay, this sequence in -75 we call cat box. Sometime present, in sometime not. In eukaryote, mostly present. In prokaryote, no, they mostly don't have this. And in -25, it's Tata box or Hogness box. Okay. And termination signal in E. coli. E. coli is the one of among many prokaryote that study at the first place by people. Okay, so DNA stabilize its structure by making double strain DNA. However, mRNA is a single strain, so it's not stable. How it stabilizes itself? It will make this what we call hairpin structure. So it will make coupling. Yeah. It will be complementary with itself. So you will see it will make a hairpin structure like this. Alternatively, transcription end by excision of raw protein. Okay, next. Okay, mRNA modification in eukaryote. Less known about transcription termination in eukaryote. So we are still studying today, and some scientists state that the termination in eukaryote correlates with human age. So when someone will die, it's actually written on our DNA. But today we are still cannot able to read the code. We are not able to decode our own DNA today. So the age of our cells is determined from the first time our cell was created. So when sperm cell met the ovum in the womb, yeah, it will combine to make zygote. And zygote has complete DNA. So there are many techniques today, for example, like maybe you already hear about the artificial okay. Test tube baby. Wait, I forget the. Okay, in vitro fertilization. Okay, yeah, in vitro fertilization. Okay, so today also develop some in vitro fertilization technique. Yeah. Okay. However, as I stated previously, so if you have a cells in your body when we are still in our mother womb, so the zygote starting to proliferate from 1 cell to make 2 cells, 4 cells, 8 cells, 16 cells, and so on. And after the cell proliferate, it will differentiate. Some of the cell will make placenta. Some of the cell will be prepared for the baby, and it will split. Some will make the blood. Some will make the flesh. The flesh will cover the blood. It will grow, and differentiate into many organs. What is the first cell to die in our life? Here. When we are in our mother womb, if you see the baby in the womb, you see the finger. They don't have finger. They have some like Doraemon, yeah. The finger is only like this. So it's covered in between the finger you will see some cells, and the cells will be die when we become mature enough to do the birth process. The cell will die, and more cell will die in our life. Yeah, but however, we will have one cells that stay accompanying us from the day we are born until today. That's your heart cell. Your heart never stop beating. Your heart always beating from the day you are born until today. And at some point, it will just stop. Why? We don't know. We don't know. Yeah, some person can suggest that it's maybe because of the disease. Yeah, okay, disease. For example, like coronary heart disease. Okay, yeah, it's disease because of cholesterol, high blood pressure. It's disease. Okay. But today we also know that diabetes, high cholesterol concentration, hypertension, this is genetics also. And in a normal person, for example, like he or she doesn't have some disease like hypertension, he doesn't have heart disease. Yeah, but at some point, yeah, people will die, right? The heart will just stop beating. Yeah, and when it stops, yeah, it's over, game over. Yeah, and some research, discuss that maybe it's effect of the genetic code in telomere. Yeah, this termination in telomere. Telomere is a region in chromosome. Yeah, so if you draw chromosome like this X symbol, telomere is in the middle of the chromosome. So the code about our age is somewhere lie in telomere. Yeah, some research state like that. It's interesting because yeah, people want to know the divine secret of the God. Okay, amino acid attached to RNA, tRNA. Amino acid esterified to 3-hydroxyl group of terminal adenosine of tRNA. So in here, you will see the amino acid. In a normal chain, this is a phosphodiester chain, but in tRNA, this is amino acid. Amino acid tRNA symbolic diagram. It's draw like this, and the most important part is the 3 base here in below. Yeah, XYZ. It's the important part of the tRNA, and this part we name anticodon because in mRNA we call it codon. So here is anticodon. The anticodon will correlate to amino acid. Yeah. So for example, like A, B, C, D, E, F, this is first amino acid, second amino acid, third amino acid, and so on. Yeah. Genetic code, non-overlapping. Okay, please wait a moment. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is a sequence of base is read in block of 3 bases from a fixed starting point. Yeah, from 0 point, we stated previously. Okay, how to translate the code? How to decode the codon in mRNA? So this is the genetic code. We have 64 codons that translate of 20 amino acid. Okay, so starting point is always methionine. So AUG. Starting point always AUG. Adenin, urasil, guanin. AUG. It will also correlate with methionine. So this is why methionine is essential amino acid. Because all of the protein synthesis always start with methionine. So if you don't have methionine, you have methionine deficiency, you will not be able to synthesize new protein. And next, the next genetic code is correlate with this amino acid. For example, like U and UUC, this is phenylalanine. And CU until CUG, leucine. AU until AUA, it's isoleucine. And GGU until GGG, glycine. And you will see three code correlate with the code of stop, in which UAG and also UGA. This is stop codon. And the stop codon will terminate the translation process. Okay. What is the difference between eukaryote and prokaryote? In eukaryote, we start our synthesis with methionine. In prokaryote, like bacteria, the translation initiation start with formyl methionine, F-methionine. So there is a slight difference between prokaryote and eukaryote in gene expression. Okay, so in prokaryote, this is a purine-rich base pair of RNA, and then starting point +1 is AUG, informal methionine to make the protein. In eukaryote, human, animals, plants, and the other high degree organism, it will start with the AUG, S-methionine, and so on. Okay. Genetic code universal, except okay, nearly but not absolutely universal. Distinctive codon of human mitochondria. So we have two kinds of DNA in our body. First is nuclear DNA, the DNA in which determine our characteristic, and the DNA inside the mitochondria that determine the mitochondria of a person. What is the function of mitochondria? To make energy. So yes, energy is determined by mitochondria. Where does mitochondrial DNA come? From the mother. So mother will determine whether a child will strong or not, because the mitochondrial DNA come from the mother, not the father. So the difference in human mitochondria, UGA is stopped. In mitochondrial DNA, it become tryptophan. AUA in AUG, isoleucine and methionine. In mitochondrial code become methionine. AGA and AGG, it's arginine, but in mitochondrial code, it becomes the stop codon. Slight, small difference. Yeah, in protozoa, UAA and UAG is codon for AAS. AAS is specialized amino acid instead of stop signal. UGA is their only stop signal. So they only have one stop signal. Okay, so mosaic of intron and exon. This is also interesting to be discussed. Intron and exon. What is intron? What is exon? Okay, introns only available in eukaryote. Prokaryote does not have intron. Prokaryote have a small DNA. So their DNA is very compact, and almost all the part of DNA is expressed. But in human DNA is very complex. And from those complex DNA, only 1%. Only 1% of our DNA expressed to make the protein. Only 1%. So what are the rest? We don't know. Scientists suggest that is a statistical protection. What is statistical protection? So it means like you have 100%, like you have one very important person, and he is a target of murder, for example. Like then you put this 1% into mixture of 100%. That is a statistical protection. Yeah. So the DNA also the same. We need only 1% of our DNA. The rest, it's no information. And the one which is expressed become protein, we call it intron. The expressed DNA known as intron. Unexpressed DNA will be called as exons. So, in some of the science fiction movie, mutation occur in exons. Mutation occur in exons. So the human will have extra power. For example, like Spider-Man, yeah. Then he will express some small like sharp needle in his arm so he can climb. And he will express more muscle cells with more mitochondria to normal human, in which he will become stronger. It happened in the exon. Or if you ever see the X-Men, also the same. Yeah. The mutation is in exons. Like the other example is if you ever seen the Bourne trilogy. Bourne. Yeah. The Bourne. Series. Not series. Yeah, series. Yeah. The Bourne. The main character in the movie is Jason Bourne. He is a human in which become subject of military research. Then his DNA were interfere with the medication, so he will become stronger and smarter from normal human, only a little bit, but it will push his limit more than normal human. Okay, detecting intron by electron microscope. mRNA hybridized to corresponding genomic DNA. Single loop indicate gene is continuous. Okay, so this if we observe under electron microscope, transcription process is like this. And the mRNA will only form a single loop. And this has become the proof that mRNA, the gene is continuous part in DNA. Two loop of single strand DNA and a loop of dsDNA indicate an intron is present, like this. So this part in the above part of the DNA, it's not expressed. This is what we call as intron or intervening sequence intron. And in human we have many intron. Transcription and processing. For example, like beta globin gene. Beta globin is a part of our hemoglobin. Okay, so in here it will undergo transcription, cap formation, and polyadenine addition, yeah, in transcription process. And this is and it will make beta globin part of RNA. Okay. Intron excised by spliosome. Yeah, assembly of protein and small RNA. So here you have exon, and in the middle of every exon we will have intron. Please pay attention, it happens only in larger animal and plants, like human, animal, prokaryote do not have this part. Exon reshuffling. Shuffling expand genetic repertoire. For example, like this exon, and we analyze the shuffling, yeah. For example, like to determine genetic linearity, yeah, or family tree linearity among organism. Like for today, research. Maybe I can show some research result later. Some interesting research results. Okay, alternative splicing, first variation. Membrane-bound antibody molecule. For example, like antibody. Antibody, we will synthesize antibody based on the on what organism attack us. For example, like we get COVID infection, then we will have antibody of COVID. Or you will have COVID vaccination, then you will express COVID antibody. So there is some part of your DNA change to make this antibody protein. Alternative splicing, second variation. Soluble antibody molecule. Alternative splicing of RNA exclude membrane anchoring domain. They secrete into extracellular medium. Okay, so I think this all the learning material for today biochemistry class. So I will stop recording.